Greetings. I am actress and historical fantasy author Leanna Renee Hieber, and I will be reading from Chapter 8 of Forevermore by Jim Musgrave. Why have you done this, O'Malley? Becky Charming was not wearing any military garb, as she was not expecting to see me. Instead, she had on a conservative green satin dress with a whalebone corset and a bonnet, of all things, sitting atop those wonderful blonde curls of hers. She looked like one of the Southern belles that used to take pot shots at us from their mansions outside Atlanta. It's my last opportunity to catch this killer and find out his connection to Poe. I won't be hurt. Mackenzie also has given me protection, I said, nodding over at Ryan, who looked very uncomfortable sitting on the plush red French divan. He nodded back, smiling crookedly as if he were an alley cat forced to sit on a silk cushion. It's your last opportunity to be committed to Bellevue Hospital, you mean? I refuse to help you in this insane endeavor. Do you believe I could live with myself if you were killed? She said. I need your help to set up a lure for this killer. We can be there when he comes and find out who employed him. Can you get a woman for me that can attract this beast out of his lair? His name is Reynolds. Have you heard of him? I asked, afraid of what she would tell me. Reynolds? Wasn't he the one who was killing all the hookers? My ladies are terrified of that man. You expect me to get one of them to become bait for this monster? Now I indeed know you are insane, said Becky, taking off her bonnet and throwing it on the floor. Rebecca, I need you to help me in this. Isn't there a way you can find out how to bring him out of hiding just for this one rendezvous? I was pleading. This was the best chance at my capturing this rogue, and I knew Becky could do it. What have you done for me, Patrick James? Exactly nothing. I tried to get you interested in me by wearing those ridiculous outfits. Now you want me to lure a devil from hell so that you can solve your little mystery? I doubt it, she said. I decided to risk it all. I walked over to her and took Becky into my arms. I kissed her with a great passion until Ryan began coughing from his seat over on the divan. It must have done something to her, however, because she looked at me with her eyes glittering and her breast was heaving greatly. All right, I'll do it. I know how to get him here, she said. You do? How is that? I was now keenly interested. The risk of getting him to come to meet a call girl is too great. The only way I have of making certain this man will come is to offer him money to do a job for me. I will have to meet him, and I will have to get the word out that I want somebody killed, she said. I was dumbstruck. You? I cannot let you put your life in danger. I will not have it. Do you want this, Reynolds? Or do you not? She was adamant. Yes, but not if I could lose you, Becky, I said. Listen, you great oaf. I will tell this Reynolds that I want to contract him to kill Walter Mackenzie because I want to take over the Plug Uglies territory in New Jersey. I will also offer him a share in the dividends. This will ensure that Reynolds shows up at my office, she said. Actually, it was a brilliant plan. I could hide out and then entrap him when he was visiting Becky. I would then interrogate him about who hired him to do me in. This was the final piece to my puzzle of who killed Edgar Allan Poe. Yes, I agree. I allow you to do this, but I must be in hiding when he enters. You must make certain you get a definite time he will be here, or this will not work. Do you understand me? I took both of her hands. Do you? I do, she said. I now pronounce as your man and wife. Can we go get some eats, O'Malley? I ain't ate since morning, said Ryan, standing up and heading for the door. I turned towards him. I have to do this alone, Ryan, so you must tell Mackenzie. This is the only way the plan will work. We cannot risk two of us here, I said. Right-ho, now let's get out of here, he said. It was quite astute of you to use Mackenzie as the one to be killed, Becky. They have hated each other for years, and Mackenzie's been attempting to kill Reynolds for years, but has never succeeded. It will do him well to see his adversary behind bars at last, I said. Behind bars? Becky's voice was shrill. You can't turn Reynolds over to the police. They are incompetent. You must turn him over to Mackenzie for real justice. Oh, I see what you mean, I said, not really understanding the law of the underground world in New York. Most of my work to this point had been private affairs, finding lost wives or children or tracking down stolen property for the wealthy. I had yet to work with the New York Police Department, such as it was. Yes, and O'Malley, said Becky, moving up close so that I could smell her rose perfume. You must continue what you began tonight. Understand? Intimacy must grow as favors are bestowed. She smiled, and I saw a blaze of passion spark in those green eyes. Just keep me apprised of this development. I must come over before he gets here, understand? I said, and I walked to the door. Ryan was already there waiting impatiently. Oh, and gargle a bit more carefully with antiseptic, especially when you go to meet a lady, said Becky. We adjourned. Thank you, and enjoy Forevermore.